Hello, I'm Anand Gopalakrishnan of Grade 9 Oakridge International School, Gachibowli Campus. Today, join me in biology for IB MYP to learn about glycolysis. This is glucose. It is called a hexose as it has 6 carbon molecules. The first step of glycolysis involves the phosphorylation of glucose to produce glucose 6-phosphate. This is catalyzed by hexokinase, and during this ATP is converted to ADP. The glucose 6-phosphate is isomerized into fructose 6-phosphate by phosphoglucose isomerase. The fructose 6-phosphate then undergoes a phosphorylation reaction to form fructose 1,6-diphosphate, and again ATP is converted to ADP. The fructose 1,6-diphosphate, which has 6 carbons, is converted into 3 carbon entities, namely dihydroxyacetone phosphate and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, and this is done by aldolase. To visualize this next step better, let's rotate this molecule. Dihydroxyacetone phosphate is an isomer of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. The next step involves the conversion of the dihydroxyacetone phosphate into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This is done by triose phosphate isomerase. Thus, notice that from one molecule of fructose 1,6-diphosphate, we have got 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. From here, we'll only be looking at the fate of one of the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecules, since the reactions are the same for both of them. The glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is now converted into 1,3-DPG, that is 1,3-diphosphoglycerate, and during this NAD is reduced to NADH. This is done by glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase. The 1,3-DPG is now converted into 3-phosphoglycerate, and for the first time in glycolysis, ATP is generated. The enzyme that catalyzes this reaction is phosphoglycerate kinase. Let's just rearrange the bottom part of this molecule to make the next step clearer. Alright, so now the conversion of 3-phosphoglycerate into 2-phosphoglycerate occurs. This is catalyzed by phosphoglyceromutase. The 2-phosphoglycerate undergoes dehydration into phosphoenol pyruvate, and this is catalyzed by enolase, and also water is produced during this reaction. Finally, the phosphoenol pyruvate is converted into pyruvate, and ADP is converted to ATP. This reaction is catalyzed by pyruvate kinase. With this, we have reached the end of the glycolysis process. Here we can see the net reaction of glycolysis, and the pyruvate produced now goes into the citric acid cycle, but that's a story for another video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, favorite and subscribe.